Hey, that was great. So you have not this page. Last week or 2 weeks, I'd written out some beats for you, right? Yeah. Play what you were just playing.
Play it, come on.
Yeah, the thing that you were just playing. Yeah. No, the thing you're just playing. Yeah. Yeah, cool. That's awesome. That's great. You even I don't know if you were trying to do it or not, but you did a little. Were you trying to do that, or did that just kind of come out?
Yeah, I bought a drum for him already at home.
So what?
He has a drum at home now.
Like a set?
No, the electrics.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
one like. I mean, it's not gonna be this one because this is a really old one, but
Yeah,
like one that's like this with all the pads.
Yeah.
Oh wow! What company?
Roland.
Oh, you got a Roland one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, Roland's a really good one.
Yeah. I hope.
Yeah.
I hope Andrew continue to play so he doesn't waste my money.
Totally. Well, no, that sounded great. So let's take off of what stuff you're doing, right? So let's go. So we'll jump ahead a bunch of this, right? So show me this very first one. Let's keep it super basic. You know what I did? I moved. I can adjust this. Oh, so let's do the one.
The acoustic always sound good. I said acoustic always sound good.
Yeah. Acoustic ones sound good. So check it out. So show me. Let's look at. Almost up. First, I just want to hear the very basic. This one with just one bass drum, one snare. The one that sounds like this, right? Yeah, just this, right? Yeah, but let's try it. So put your right hand on here, on the hi-hat, right? So our hand is gonna be doing this. We're gonna be going. Yeah. So let's try first. Let's do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah, but first, hold on. First. So that's good. First, I just want just one bass drum every time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you try that? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, cool. So hold on. So do that exact same thing, but when you hit the bass drum, use your right hand and also hit the hi-hat, the cymbal. Yeah, so instead of so right now you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So now when you hit the bass drum, also hit the cymbal. Cymbal, right? So let me see you just do that. Yeah, but with this. Yeah, again, do that. Yeah, again. Yeah, so that's gonna be 1 and 3. So now you're gonna do that. You're gonna add that onto it. So do that again and try and add it. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. But right there. So when you hit the bass drum, hit this too. Right? Like I just had to do that, right? We went 1, right? So show me. Yeah, but with your right hand too. Yeah. Right? So again, that. But with the cymbal, right? Yeah, again. So that's gonna be 1, and then 2 is these two, right? Both hands. Let me see that. There it is. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Yeah. So you gotta keep it consistent, right? So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So you're hitting the 8th notes. Yeah, right. Yeah, great. Okay, so now that was great. So what about doing? And actually, let me adjust because these sound terrible. So I need a better one. So, give me 1 second. Yeah, that's way better. Sounds more like an actual drum set. So now we're just doing it with one each, right? Right. So now let's do the one that was on there. So going. Yeah. Yeah, just do that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, cool. So, okay, so, awesome. So that was, where'd it go? Where'd it go? So that was this one right here, right? So let's take a look at this. I know we've talked about reading music a little bit, right? But we gotta have a little focus on that, right? So focus right here. So, yeah, so let's not play for a second. Check it out. So, what you're doing, this was the bass drum, right? So you got the 2, boom, boom, ga, boom, boom, ga, right? So I'm going to give you this new page that's going to be written better than me doing it with my hand, right? So hopefully it's easy to read. So, check it out. So I want to show you, we've already gone over this very first one, but hopefully you'll be able to read it. And this is something that I'm going to give to you so you can take it home. Right? So we see this, so we got, let me write it to make sure, you know. So the very first one is going to be bass drum.
Andrew, you gotta read, Andrew.
Right, so. Here we go. So, we got, check it out. So this very first one, just to make sure you can read it, is the beat we were playing a second ago, which is 1 bass drum, 1 snare. Look. So we got 1, I even labeled bass drum, right? So there's a bass drum, and then a snare, and this is the cymbals right here, right? So check it out. So this, hey, so your right hand's going to be up here, right? So this is going to be doing those eighth notes. So it's going to be, right? So it's going to be boom, but your left hand's going to be just doing that. Yeah. So that's what you're doing here. Yeah, so play that. And then look here. Yeah, but play, but then look over here. Yeah, so, go. Well, no, again, play it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And you see that? 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, right? So cool. So that's good. Also, you're making a noise with your mouth, right? Is that to help you play in time? Yeah? You can say yes or no. It's okay. People do stuff like that. Yeah? You hear you're doing kind of like a clicking sound, right? Yeah? No. It's okay. I do stuff like that too. I'm just wondering if that's what you were doing. Yeah?
I think so. That's what he did.
Okay, I think so. I was just trying to hear. But it probably helps them play in time. Yeah. But you actually have really good timing, which is really cool because most kids take a while to really hear a tempo and get along with it.
He can pick up very quickly.
He picks it up really fast, which is great. So check it out. So now let's take a look. Let's skip number 2 because number 2 is a little confusing. But let's look at number 3. You were just playing number 3 like a minute ago, right? So let's take a look. So we got 1 bass drum here, right? And then 1 snare. See how this is lower and that's higher? And then we got 2 of the bass drums here, right? Yeah, let's take a look, right? So 1 bass drum, 1 snare, and then 2 bass drums, 1 snare, right? So if we're keeping this going with our right hand, look, if this is going, we'd have boom, ga, boom, boom, ga, right? Boom, ga, boom, boom, ga, right? Boom, Yeah. Boom, boom. Yeah, so, but you see that, right? So, boom, ga, boom, boom, ga, right? So try that. Try playing that pattern. Again. Yeah, again. Yeah, cool. So, check it out. So now let's take a look. It might look a little weird, but hopefully it'll make sense. Check it out. So if we look at number 4, we've got one bass drum and then one snare, right? But now we've got, if you look at number 3, this came with some space, right? So we went boom, ka, boom, boom, ka, right? So this one, the bass drums, so that's also a bass drum. You looking?
Okay, Andrew,
So that's a
come
bass
on.
drum, but it's a shorter note than that one. So it's coming right after the snare. So it's going boom, ka, boom, boom, ka, boom, ka, boom, boom. So let me play it for you once and see if it makes sense.
Okay, come on.
Check it out, right? So the one you're doing right before, we're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, right? Now we're gonna change the bass drum a little bit. So watch, it's gonna go 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And does that make sense? Yeah? Or no? So we got, watch, so check it out. So 1 and, so the bass drum's gonna come right after the snare. Almost, watch this. So we got 1 and 2 and. So right after you do a snare, hit the bass drum. Try it. Boom. Right before it. So like even sooner. Watch. So 1